Okay, created another video to talk about the parts list for the left and right sides. Okay, now you should be able to figure out a lot of these values in here based on our drawing. Okay, so there's our drawing, there's all our detail right there, and you should be able to transfer that over into here. A couple values that you were not given, and that was the rail lengths. That was just kind of the result of the rail that goes in between the two stiles. So whatever that distance was, we just drew it in. So we don't really have to dimension that value on the drawing, but our parts list, we do need to define that, and that happens to be 8.5. Okay, so now the panel is something I want you to see if you can figure out the dimensions of the panel. Okay, so let's take a look at the panel, the width. Okay, so if our overall width is 11.25, and if we subtract a 2-inch stile here and subtract an 1.5-inch stile here, what is left over for the width? Okay, I want you to see if you can figure that out. And also the height of this panel. Okay, it's going to go in between the two rails here. All right, so what we're going to have to do is take this measurement at 24, subtract our 2 inches, okay, subtract our 1.5 inches, I guess it's labeled over here, okay, subtract our 1.5 inches, and then subtract another 2 inches from our 24, and that will be the panel height. Okay, so we're just looking for those two measurements, and you should be able to get that value. And of course, put it in the appropriate spot there, so write that out. All right, now moving on to board feet. And taking a look at this piece of paper here, here's our part over here. We have T, W, and L, thickness, length, and width. All right, and you should be able to fill these out for each one of these now. Okay, so based on our parts list and our drawing here, you should be able to fill those blanks in. So T, W, and L right in here. Whatever that result is, whatever that multiplication is, it's going to go into this numerator. Okay, and then of course do this math, this fraction here, and that will be the total board feet for stile A, and then repeat for stile B, rail C, rail D, and then panel P1. All right, then you're going to add up all the board feet for each one of those components, and that's going to go here for, we'll call this the left side total for board feet. Of course, the right side is going to be the equivalent amount. We don't have to do this twice. Okay, and of course, we're just going to add those together, and then that will be our result for the total board feet in that area right there. Okay, so along with this, you're going to have a technical drawing, you're going to have a parts list, then of course the calculations for board feet. So follow the instructions on Schoology and how to submit that.